In this video I will mention how to replace the headlamps on 2005 to 2015 Toyota Tacoma pickup trucks. Step number 1. Park the truck on a flat surface, activate the emergency brake and place blocks in front of and behind the rear wheels for safety. 2. Open the engine compartment and remove the two plastic locks holding the grille in place using a tool similar to the one shown in the image or a flathead screwdriver. Release the retaining clip by prying up on the center part initially. Once the center part has been lifted, proceed to remove the clip by simply pulling it out with your hand. 3. Remove the two screws holding the upper part of the grille using a ratchet and a 10mm socket. 4. Next, release the grille from the bottom by applying pressure inward on the locks and pulling the grille up simultaneously with the other hand so that it is completely released as shown in the image. 5. Once the grille is released from the retaining clips, proceed to remove it completely by simply pulling it out with your hands. 6. Now remove the plastic retainer that holds the molding located at the bottom of the headlight in the same manner you removed the other plastic retainers. 7. Remove the molding completely by prying it outward with a plastic molding removal tool to avoid damaging the paint as shown in the image. 8. Next, remove the bolt located in the lower corner of the bumper using a ratchet and a 10mm socket. 9. Remove the plastic retainer located on the inside of the fender that holds the mudguard in place using a Phillips head screwdriver. Once the screw is loose, remove the lock completely by pulling it outward with your hand. 10. Once the plastic retainer clip is removed, pull the mudguard to one side to access the screw that holds the headlight on the lower external part and remove it using a ratchet and a 10mm socket as shown in the image. 11. Disconnect the electrical plugs in one of the following ways, removing the bulb and the connector together by turning the connector in a counterclockwise direction for about 45 degrees followed by pulling the bulb outwards and then disconnect the harness from the bulb. Or disconnecting the electrical plugs without removing the bulbs by applying pressure inwards on the connector lock and simultaneously pulling it outwards to disconnect it completely as shown in the image. 12. Remove the 3 remaining screws that hold the headlight using a ratchet, an extension, and a 10mm socket. 13. Remove the 3 plastic clips holding the bumper in place in the same manner described earlier to make more room available when removing the headlamp assembly. 14. Place a towel over the bumper to protect the paint and prevent possible damage when removing the headlamp. Remove the headlamp assembly by pulling it out with your hands and applying slight downward pressure at the same time until it is completely removed as shown in the image. 15. Transfer the metal clip that holds the lower part of the grille from the old headlamp assembly to the new one if it doesn't come with one installed from the factory. 16. Install the new headlamp in its original position until it sits correctly. 17. Connect the electrical plugs in their original position, making sure that they are seated all the way and the connector locks hold the wires firmly. 18. Turn the headlights on to perform a quick test, cycling through high and low beams as well as the turn signals. If everything works correctly, turn the lights off. 19. Install the rest of the components in their original position in the reverse order they were removed, ensuring that all the bolts and fasteners are tightened according to the specifications listed in the owner's manual. Repeat this procedure to replace the headlamp assembly in the other side. 20. To adjust the light beam direction, park the truck in front of a wall about 2 meters away, turn the lights on and proceed to adjust the direction of the light beam by turning the adjustment screws located on the back of the headlamp in the corresponding direction until reaching the correct level and direction. That's how simple it is to replace the headlamp assemblies on 2005 to 2015 Toyota Tacoma pickup trucks.